hey, what's up? I'm back again. And it's been about like 2 days, I think, since I've last recorded, which I think it's like the longest gap I've had between recordings, but that's fine. Kind of taking a short break. A lot of things have happened within the past couple days, but mainly like a couple days ago. Anyway, this time out 2 days ago now. I've explained everything that's happened on this day like maybe 3 times now. So maybe my storytelling skills have improved, but we'll see. But I'm going to start from when I guess it's from when I was recording my last video, which was, wait, no, actually it's not. No, it's before that. Anyway, so, um, it was like 3 days ago now. The night, I don't know, it was one night I was gonna go to my friend's house and watch a movie, right? My friend who works at a place, I don't know if I should say what place is because I don't know. Does it matter if I'm not gonna say it anyway. Um, Works at a store, right? Should I? I feel like I should label the stores because that's gonna make it confusing if I don't. We'll say store A. Store A. My friend works at store A here, and he comes in. He's like, "Hey, some people quit at my job today, and I've been looking for jobs like the past long time. I don't even know when I started, but like a long time ago, I've been looking for a job. Can't find anything. The closest I've gotten is this fast food restaurant. Um, I got an interview there, and I haven't heard like really anything back from them. I was waiting for a second interview, haven't got it anything. So I'm like, let's just try other things now. I'm gonna give up on that. So anyway, that night I apply to said store A, and I end up, I don't know, I would like the next day, I wasn't really expecting much. Like, I kind of completely forgot that I even applied. I was actually that morning I was planning on streaming, um, and actually I had like a whole routine set up. I was gonna go for a walk, eat breakfast, and then hop on stream. But on the walk, actually I woke up late anyway. But I on the walk, right? I was like 9:30, I think, almost done with my walk. My friend calls me. He said, "Dude, I think I got you an interview." I was like, "Oh shit! Wait, this could be big. I might actually this could be huge for me." So he's actually on speakerphone with his manager in the store, and so his manager ends up talking to me. He's like, "You want to come in within the hour?" I was like, "Hell yeah, I'll be there." He's like, "Dress sharp." I'm like, "Yep, I got you." And then ended up running home. I took a shower, put on my nice shirt, and then ended up just running straight over to the store. Not running, I drove, but drove straight over to the store, had a nice talk with him, tried to present myself nicely, and then had like a 5 or 10 minute interview with him. It went pretty well, I think. From like the first 2 minutes in the interview, though, he was basically just telling me that he was gonna hire me no matter what, which was relieving to hear, but also made it feel almost like too easy, I want to say. If that sounds weird, but like I've been looking for jobs for forever, so I'm like, I'm going to take whatever I can get. This is going to be huge, so like I can actually have a job. I'll take it, you know? Then he apparently like you have to have 2 interviews for places. I don't know why. He has to send me over to this other store that's like 30 minutes away ish, maybe 20. Um so that I'm like, okay, cool. And then I drive over to the other store. And then I don't know, he was hyping up this other interview so much. He's like, yeah, this interview we just had was like the one I just you have to answer these questions and stuff. But the other one's like the real one, where they're gonna like figure out if you're right for my store. I'm like, oh shit, am I gonna lose out on this next one then? That's not. I have to actually try on this one. I was nervous, but went over to the other store. Interview literally took like 2 or 3 minutes. It was nothing, honestly. I handed her my resume and she's like, "Oh wow, you do a lot." I'm like, "Yeah, I sure do. I really don't do much. I don't know why she said that. I wrote a lot on my resume. Maybe it looked organized or something. I have no idea. But yes. Then I was driving back on my way back. My friend texted me because apparently the lady emailed or something, messaged the other manager at the store I want to work at, and my friend was messaging me that I had officially gotten the job as of hearing from whatever the manager was saying. But yeah, that was a relieving moment, and it was kind of cool. So I immediately called my sister because I had called her, or she called me. I think it might have been like 2 days before when we were discussing about like how I should get a job and stuff. So I called her. I was like, I think I got a job. She's like, yeah, good job, good job. And then um, it was really exciting. Texted my parents, I was just said I have a job now. They had no idea that I'd done any of like the applying or anything yet. So it was kind of funny just out of the blue say I have a job after looking for so long. Um, anyway, ended up going home. My friend was messaging saying we should go get lunch or something to celebrate. I was like, yeah, I'm so down. And then I think that's when I recorded the video. Like that's where I was like, oh shit, I have a job now. I get to explain this to people. That's so cool. But yeah, that's not really the end of the story though. Yeah, we did go get lunch, but before that, I was just chilling, like waiting in my room, because my friend's still at work, right? I was waiting for them to get off at like noon, I think, and I don't know. I was thinking to myself, I'm just sitting in bed and like that felt really easy, like all I had to do was wait for my friend to tell me that there was a job opening, and then get it just going, and then within like literally an hour, I think I was able to get a job, um, which is insane to me, but that's really what happened, and it was like kind of unfulfilling in a way because like I've been looking for so long trying to do it the right way, and then I find out this is the way to do it, and I'm like wasting my time before. But anyway, come to like I don't know, I was excited I got a job and stuff, and I don't know, I felt unstoppable, and then all of a sudden I get a message from guess where the restaurant that I'd applied to like months ago, only got one interview. They finally got back to me right after I got a job. And you know what they said? We're ready for the second interview. Would you like to get an interview today? I'm like, what? What? Why me? Right? Why right now? Why is now the day that you want to have an interview? Like I've already given up on you. Why now? But I texted my parents. I said, guess what? And they're trying to support me, saying, you know what, just do the other interview. You know, you'd make more money at that job anyway. Like I'd make 22 an hour at this other restaurant job rather than minimum wage here, 16.90, I think it is. So it would be better if I got the other job, the restaurant job. So I decided to like accept the interview. It was gonna be at like 120 or something. 120. So that was like, oh shit. Now what do I do about this other job I just basically got hired for? But to be fair, I never signed or like accepted email that says if I want to if I want to work there or not. I just did the interviews for it. So kind of at the same point for both jobs at this point. And yeah, so I don't know, I'm like super nervous after that. I'm like, what the fuck is happening today? And so end up saying that 120 works and end up going to lunch with my friends. Meet up at their house. Then we decide to like go down to our normal restaurant spot. Normally go to Chipotle. We parked outside of it, and then my friend who works at store A, he was like, you know what if we went to I kind of wanted to go to this other place. I was like, oh shit, wait, I've never been there before to this other. It's just a sandwich store, but I've never been there before. I was like, okay, I'm actually kind of down to go there because I've never been there. Be cool to try something on this day, especially. So end up driving to that other store instead, and as we pull up, my friend's like, oh holy shit, that's my manager's car outside the store. I'm like, oh no, I have to go confront his store manager right after I just got offered another interview at this other job. And I'm like really nervous now. So anyway, park, going there. Sure enough, he's in there. He's like, hey, what are you guys doing here? I'm like, oh no. He's talking to me about like the same stuff I'd been told by my friend. Like, yeah, you got the position basically. and that I'd hear back by Monday. I was like, that's awesome to hear. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't know what to do with myself. I was like, what do I tell this guy? I didn't tell him anything though. I didn't say anything yet because I didn't know. Like I'm still in the spot where like I don't even know if I have another job because what's the point in telling him if I don't have anything to worry about? Like what if the other job, everything blows over, nothing happens, then I'm just fine. Like I still have the job, right? So said nothing. Then went. We got our food and stuff. Went home. Took the interview. Very very weird interview, by the way. That it was just a virtual like Zoom call, but it was like Google Microsoft Teams or something. Anyway, um, the call was very strange. She was like stone faced the whole time, made me very nervous. I did not know how to act because why is she just staring at me like she hates me already? And I don't know. I did my best. I said the lines I wanted to say, and then later in the day, I got a message saying that I passed the second interview, which was surprising because I didn't think I did that well. But anyway, I now have 2 jobs apparently, and I'm like, oh boy, what do I do now? So, uh, yeah, I get a message from the manager at the restaurant, and he's now telling me that onboarding, he's gonna onboard me on whatever. I think I moved it to Wednesday, but it was originally Monday. So I'm officially gonna be working there on Wednesday, which is kind of crazy. So to be fair, I now have a start date at the restaurant. I have no start date at store A. So now I'm kind of like, I don't know. I'm confirmed set on the restaurant because it pays more, and that's basically it. But my idea now is, do I try and work 2 jobs, or do I drop the other one, just work at the restaurant, make money? But my other theories, like I have 3 options here. I do that, or I try and work the 2 jobs over summer, and then quit when fall comes, or I try and work 2 jobs for the rest of my school years, which I don't think I can do that, to be fair. But I think I'll go with the second option where I try to work at store A and the restaurant. Um, I don't know. It's a weird thought though that like literally before that day I had literally no faith that I would get anything, and then all of a sudden I have everything, and it's actually terrible. Um, it's like my wish came true, and it was like from Obsession, the one wish willow, it cursed me, but I got what I wanted anyway. um, but yeah, no, it's not even that bad though. It's honestly better that I'm in a position where I have a job and I have the option to lose a job to gain. I don't know what I'm saying. It's a good spot to be in, is what I will say. But yeah, I'm definitely not ungrateful, but I'm like still trying to work this out. I don't know. I was told that this is a good learning experience because um, it's an interesting position to be in. When I'm getting my first job, I have so many opportunities. Anyway, so yeah, that's kind of where I am. I had an essay to do that day too, which I just didn't do, and finished it actually yesterday because I saw that the letter grade would go down by like A+% or something. I don't know. It's like a very small percent. It would go down. So I just did it yesterday, finished it, and yeah. Anyway, I should probably talk about yesterday in a different video, but I'll do that later today because I'm have class. I'm gonna leave in like 3 or 4 minutes, I think, and I'm still in my PJs. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. I will rate that day. I don't know. I thought I rated it pretty high. I was like an 8.5. Wait, no, like a 9.3. I think I would have made a 9.5 if I finished the essay. But anyway, that's all I got. I have a J word now. I hope. I'm supposed to come in on Wednesday, bring my banking information, my ID card, and food handler's card, which he asked me to get that done, and it was cool because I could say I already had it, which sped up the whole process. Anyway, that's all I have. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. I will see you probably in another video later today because I need to get ahead on these. Anyway, goodbye.